a good score on the board. How many they need on here?
Batting for follow for South Africa. And Reeks Bantadusen. Probably think Klaasen will bat at 5, moved at 6, but Lukwaya at 7. Skipper Maharaj and George Linda.
Well, South Africa in a do-or-die situation. Sri Lanka in a much better position, having won that first one. But the bigger picture with their young players that they have in this squad and in this side from game 1 onto game 2 is they have an opportunity to clinch a series. It's been tough times with personnel, whether it's injury, illness, suspensions, off-field stuff, and they're trying to get a semblance of normalcy within that squad and to get onto winning ways. Be a boost, no doubt.
Slower delivery again, Dushman Chamina this time. Anaman Malan trying to force it through. Not timing it. It's Praveen Jayavikrama. The 5th delivery. Pitching middle and leg stump, and the new ball turned. This is something that Sri Lanka will have to keep a close eye. Got to chase down the runs. Don't want to be chasing too much. And letting South Africa off the hook with the new ball. And as you mentioned, South Africa going with 3 specialized spinners. George Linda making his debut. Tall, lanky. Shamsi, we all know how good he could be. Skipper Kishore Maharaj.
Played in the end. But the way he's played it, though, I'd suggest there'll be another one coming his way soon.
Cross seam as well. That time by Dushman Chamina. There's good options. There you go. Cross seam, well directed. Didn't think that Anaman Malan was expecting a bouncer. This will definitely tempt Dushman Chamina when Malan comes back to the striker's end to give it one more. Not short to Aiden Markham for sure. Dushman Chamina come a long way. Had a few injury troubles in the last couple of years. Worked really hard on his fitness. Been bowling consistently in 140s. Started from the Bangladesh ODI series in March, and then to England, the previous Indian tour. The go-to bowler, the main fast bowler for Sri Lanka. Got still picked up by Royal Challengers Bangalore, the upcoming IPL. Good length by Dushmantha in that 6 just outside the yaw stump, and Malan trying to force it through. Just feel like Malan likes it shorter, playing on the up. And short, I would say short just outside the yaw stump, not towards the body. In the previous game, you saw how nicely good time just outside the yaw stump, racing through, not trying to get too hard.
Oh, Nearly, so very close. I wonder if it carried to him actually. His reaction suggests so. That's the end of the over. 7 done. It's 32 without.
Bowling change. Akela Dhananjaya was influential in the previous game. Picked up a timely wicket. Van Dusen. When the game was slipping away, he was the man who turned the tide in the favour of the Sri Lankan team. Got a job to do because these two batters have responded well to the captain's call. At the toss, he decided to bat first, and it's a good start. Not blistering, but a decent one.
Yeah, Akela Dhananjaya played a key role in that last game, Amir, but the spinners will concede that they didn't bowl as well as what was expected. I don't mean in terms of what they got out of the surface. That's not what I mean, but it's about the full tossers they bowled. This is driven beautifully through extra cover. The fielders could only stand and watch. The timing was perfect, and so was the placement.
Not the right idea by Dhananjaya to bowl too many varieties in his first over. He has to ease into the job. He's trying, I should say, over trying things. That was a juicy half volley. Drove the ball beautifully into the gap. These two batsmen must be feeling confident now. Done the hard yards. Saw the new ball off, moving their feet well, trusting the pitch.
See, I think one of the issues involving Akela Dhananjaya, but let's not forget he's bowling at a difficult time. The power plays are never easy if you're a spinner with just two men outside the 30-yard circle. Solid start for South Africa, winning the toss and batting first. With an enforced change, losing their captain, but beefing the batting a little bit. All-rounders coming in. So 3 bowlers so far. Jai Vikram at the top with his left arm spin. Dhananjaya solidly over. Now it's going to be Chamika Karunaratne. Now I wouldn't mind this, but I would like to see Chamika Karunaratne bowling more in the middle, because it's essentially someone who's more of a supporting roller than really someone with the new ball, and tends to bowl better with the older ball than the newer ball. Sri Lanka experimented with him in the previous game with the new ball, just bowled 2 overs and then had to come back at a critical time at the end just to bowl 1 over. Never easy, but his general role is somewhere in the middle, where he can bowl with the field spread out. An early days for him in his career, just making his debut at the highest level.
Yeah, that graphic was a testimony of what you were saying. He's a stock bowler, he's not a wicket-taking option. If he does pick up a wicket, that'll be considered as a bonus. Job to do. A bit of swing in the air. Nicely dealt with. Have a look. The ball dipping in towards the stumps at the last moment. But played the ball beautifully with high elbow. The talent in the air, it has to be a the ball just holding up. Telling you, there is a bit of moisture in the surface.
Exactly my point. I was going to ask you whether it was drying moisture, because I felt that it definitely did hold up a little bit. He was through with the shot very early.